Hey everybody, Dina. How are you, Dina? Oh, hope you guys are having a good night. You're okay now? Well, I am just sharing out to a couple of groups here, so this will take me a good minute. And Karen is going to be coming on, I believe. Fajitas and margaritas. I need a margarita. All right. Share option. Yes, I have them do the love juju. Oh my. I'm getting it connected up. Oh, this takes forever. I get to look at the charts too. Nothing's happened yet. Let's see. Lori, get the fuck off my live. Oh, I'm getting like tons of people coming in and spamming on the thing. Drives me freaking nuts. What is astrology doing today? I didn't even look. I guess I should have, huh? Oh dear. Dare I look? Sorry. I'm going to get to the reading here very shortly. No, I'm I'm sharing out to the different. I've got like 28 groups I got to share out to. So I'm kind of hurrying, kind of. It sucks because it's not like on the phone. You got to do each individual one. know, it sucks. One at a time and one at a time. Oh, Kimberly, get bent. I get like 8 of those at a time. It's like crazy. Amanda, how are you, hon? What have you been up to, Amanda? I haven't seen you forever. I'm just sharing out to some groups here real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, you went and hit on me. All right, and Karen, I've got her an invite over. Oh, very nice, Dina. I just saw the picture. That looks good. All right, one more group, and then we can start doing the collective read. Maybe. Hold on, let me look. Oh, this let me share to a group. Ugh. Weird. Okay, so if you're new here, we're Karen comes on and she does the mediumship part. We do astrology, natal charts, past lives, tarot reads, all of those. We're doing it. If you want an in-depth reading on any of those, we're asking a $20 donation. I'm just waiting for Karen to get on. The mediumship, I can do a little bit of through the cards. Hey, Desi, tell your mom to get on. They're starting to come weird through the cards now, so it's kind of unusual. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not used to it, I can tell you that. Oh, great. There's windy. So more than moving. Well, I guess if you want to kind of put it that way, it is. Um, I don't know where Karen's at. I sent her a link over. Oh, look at you. I'm sending an invite out to Karen McGoldridge. There she is. Okay. Let us take a look at the collective reading for, let's see. Let's do Saturday and Sunday. So the weekend here. So I will put in the cards from tonight until Sunday. Okay, let's see. Ada, how are you doing, hon? Okay, so tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. What we got going on? That's odd. It's going to be slow. It feels like everybody's going to kind of get the nudges that they start to need. For the next couple of days, it just feels like everybody's starting to get the nudge that they need to move forward. Now, this nudge, here's the thing. I don't understand why it's going slow. The people that have inherent gifts, they're going to start coming in more so. I don't know what is up with the energy, but I feel like everything's slowing down. And I feel like everybody who's got gifts, it's going to start coming in more. Kenny, get the hell out of my live. Sorry, hold on. Gotta get rid of this ass. So if you're already gifted and it feels like even the people that have just started their gifts, they're going to start amplifying out. It's not going to be a really fast process, but it feels like people that are gifted, especially, that stuff's going to start coming out. It's going to be some weird energy. I'm just telling you now. Keep focused on what your path is. Because it feels like there's a lot of distracting energy that's going to be coming in as well. Then you need to stay true to your belief system and what you want to achieve. Because it's like I get the high priestess coming in, and so with the high priestess coming in, she's all about nudging. But it just feels like there's this kind of tense energy around. Not super bad, but it feels like you still need to make yourself be focused on how you want to move forward. I don't know where Karen is. I sent her a link over. Normally she's on by now. Hope she's okay. But yeah, it feels like that, and especially for the stubborn ones of us, we all need to start asking for help when we need it. Even if you don't want to, it's a really good idea too. Yeah, this is going to be some wacky energy. But you'll be fine as long as you focus on your own path. It's kind of what I keep getting, is it like over and over and over. It's like drowned out the outside noise, and just kind of focus on going forward on your own path. Don't worry about where everybody is on there. So especially empaths, I feel like empaths are going to get hit hard again. So that's what I kind of get for the next 3 days. All right. Let me see what the charts look like real quick. Oh, crap. There's going to be a slight pull in energy, a slight draining feeling going on. So what I've got is, if you guys follow Hecate, Hecate is in Gemini, which is going to be a little strange. Mars is in Gemini. Uranus is in Taurus. The moon is in Taurus, and the moon's north node is in Taurus. There's absolutely no retrogrades today. Chiron is in Aries, Jupiter in Aries, Venus in Aries. Neptune is in Pisces. Obviously, the sun is in Pisces, Jupiter is in Aquarius, and Mercury is in Aquarius. And Pluto is still in Capricorn, and the moon south node is in Scorpio. So it's just going to be all kinds of, it's just going to be an off feeling. It really is what I'm kind of getting from this. It feels like the energies are just going to be like weird. I'm looking at the moon too. The moon is in the 8th house in Taurus, and it's going to be, you'll find it difficulty to feel emotionally calm. Lots of meditation. So feelings of anxiety can undermine your ability to feel at ease. That's offset a little bit by the moon being sextiled with the sun. There is a little bit of the sense of peace, of harmony. So that's going to kind of dampen that a little bit. And the moon being semi-squared to Neptune, that's when your sensitivity comes out, your perceptions, your intuition, all of that is starting to come out. The moon conjuncted with the moon's north node. Friendships should start getting closer. Do you want me to call her, Wendy? Here, I'll call her, Wendy. If I can find it in my phone. You'll never know if it would really be her. Now, if I can find her. There she is. Oh, it did go through. Normally it gets bing, 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 bing thing going. I don't know where she's at. So she was active 44 minutes ago. Yeah, I don't know where she's at. Ada probably laughed at it. Phillips, Jessica, get bent. Wendy, it says she's active now. I don't know where she's at. I smudge away all. You probably smudged so much you smudged your guides out. Oh. There is one group I'm trying to share out to that somebody put me in and it won't let me in there. I know, right? Hold on just a quick second. Here's the marketplace. Oh, I am doing deals on all the astrology charts too. If you guys are interested in doing any of those, just let me know because I am doing a sale on those as well. Okay, I'm going to try to call her again because it looks like she's on now. She probably is out smoking. We'll see. Done more stuff.
You might be on a fancy date.
She might be on a date. All right. I know another group. I want to share this out to. Group.
Who's that?
There's one group I'm trying. Okay. Hopefully that works. You got 3 more days off, Ada? Holy cow. read for Wendy again. Hey, Wendy.
Hi. So, can you put Wendy's comment up or
just see what you got going on for Wendy? I want to see.
Okay. Wendy. All right. Alrighty. The dogs want to get up on my lap. Wendy, I have overall for you, you've either have been going, well, you have been, because presently now, you've been going through feeling stuck, and this could be like leaving the past behind, or as part of the past, is what I keep saying. It really has to deal with more of the mental, like there's something that's over and done with, and you know it's over and done with, yet it changed your structure, the way you think or perceive things. Just know that you're never stuck mentally. Let's see what the past brings up for you. Yeah, there's something that it's just like having to hold on to, or feeling like there's a need to hold on to either trauma or a relationship, or it's a situation, and I'm not really quite sure, but it's tying in with this and it's being carried forward. It's almost like you're having to face the truth of everything now, and that's so not easy. Okay, so let's move to the present, to the near future of a likely outcome. Of course, you have free will. Okay. Most of this is just, I get a lot of resistance to change. So that's like even healthy change. Resistance to your gifts, your abilities to connect with the other side. I also have that even though things don't always feel like they're moving in the right direction, maybe not in the way that you planned, you have all of the tools to do this, to move forward in any kind of change, because you have Wheel of Fortune on your side. Um, the the more you resist what you feel is probably the right thing for you, the harder it feels like it's going to be. Now, coming up for you, this has to deal with a relationship now. I got the answer. I had the Three of Swords reversed. This is about something that would end or is about to end, but it's a process of grief, or maybe news, disappointing news, perhaps. However, it's not going to last. This pain, this feeling is not going to last for you. The worst is over. It's not fresh either. It's not like something that just happened. Yeah. Once you go through this, you're going to become what I call the Queen of Wands. She is determined. She's very confident. She's very strong. She loves life. She's always the person that's there for other people. I always Queen of Wands to me would be like a part of a personality, like taking action, not even just for yourself so much, but for other people even. Like, hey, I can take care of that. You'd be like a team leader, very passionate about what you do. Now, when I say that you're going through this grief, it's almost like there's still a hold on it. Like you're owning something, like you're not ready to let it go when you know you need to. I don't know what this is about. If it's let me check. Okay. It's a new foundation for you, a new beginning. It's already there for you. You feel like you're not ready for it yet, and you are. But change can be scary, but it can also be exciting, like the Fool card. Fool card, new beginnings, new experiences, taking a risk. But it's what comes after that determines, did I make the right choice or not? So I hope that helps. It is very general.
Rachel's just hello.
Hi, everyone. That resonated with your ideas.
Mm-hmm. God gave you the Fool card 3 times today.
Maybe it was meant to be like take that leap.
Yeah.
It's like a leap of faith, really.
Yeah, Wendy. They're all having fits down there. All right. So, Linda, what should we discuss that's deep today?
You know, I think would be fun is to have the viewers tune into something and have them check their abilities. It's fun.
Well,
Oh, like an option of what color is that cat out there? The one that meows all the time. That's Clairvoyance.
Zaki? Yeah. So, let's see. We're going to have you test your intuition. Hey, Olive. So Andy just adopted a new cat out front.
Well, I think she's blind, but
So
no.
tune in and see what kind of cat it is.
What color?
What color?
And your options are
No.
no options? Okay. It's one color. And I'm going to visualize the color and I'll send it out and the word. So everybody who wants to participate, just type in at one time what color that you're picking up on, and that's your perception from spirit.
Dina says tabby gray.
Okay. Anybody else?
Amanda said blue.
Okay.
Wendy said black beauty.
Okay.
Melissa Martinez said black and white.
Okay. Did you know you guys are picking up on?
Olive said brown.
Okay. Anybody else? Last chance. All right. Now, don't be hard on yourself. Nobody got it. However, you picked up on animals that are around this cat that are outside as well. Black and white was one of them. The correct answer was orange.
It's an orange cat.
With orange eyes.
With orange eyes, he looks creepy.
Orange.
She looks creepy.
Yeah. But to see, that's such a good way to practice your intuition. If you're in the grocery store, you can look at headlines that say Entertainment Weekly. Just look at the headlines. If you want to pull cards or if you want to use pendulum or intuition strictly only, write it down if you want, or just see how far you go with like telling the story of this article or this picture. And when you do that, it feels like you're making it up.
Linda said, I fucking knew it.
Yeah. So it's good practice. And then you can validate. You can read the article after. You can watch the video after. If it's a crime show like we do, we'll pause it and I'll say, Cambo, what did you get? And I'll say what I get, and then he's always right. And there's different ways of reading photos in video with your intuition. For example,
there's all different
when you pause it and you can read their faces.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work?
I told him about that already.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's pretty weird.
Hey, Teresa. Teresa says hi to you too. Teresa,
hi, everyone.
Oh, here's Karen. Hold on. Hello?
Hello.
You're on live.
Yes, I was just dealing with my fucking neighbors.
No, you're on live.
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not. Am I?
Oh, I guess I don't. Hold on.
You don't know?
I just told it to start. What the hell?
Oh.
There we go.
Hi! They can hear me, huh?
Mm-hmm. And they can see you.
Hi, guys. See my booty in the back? Isn't it beautiful?
I don't know if they can see it that good.
We have the same picture. Look, we have the same Buddha picture.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Oh, I got this forever ago. I love that. There we go.
Look, we have the same Buddha picture.
Yep.
Great minds think alike. Oh, you want to send me the link and I'll pop on?
I've already sent you the link.
I didn't get it.
Did you scroll up?
I will. All right, I'll hop off here and I'll hop back online.
All right, I'll send it again.
Okay, cool. All
All
right,
right.
see you in a minute.
Bye.
All right, bye.
She was having it out with her neighbor. The live that's coming through here goes through software. It doesn't go through Facebook. It goes through StreamYard first, and then it transfers it over to StreamYard. So the software that I use, that's how come I can get rid of the spammers so quick. Because when a spammer comes on, I just have to hit one button to block them, and it goes in and does all the work in Facebook and on YouTube and blocks them out of everything, so I don't have to go through menus or anything. I just hit the block button. So that's kind of why I like it too. Yeah, Dean, I should quit double guessing yourself. All right, UND.
Hello, loves. Sorry about that. Wendy, why can't I just join in here? I'm here, Wendy. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's been a
Right.
It's been a dark day in my apartment building. No, it's been a dark. Huh?
Hmm?
I'm sorry.
I don't say anything.
Oh, you did. Sorry. No, there's people that are getting reprimanded for having people live with them.
Oh.
Yes. So people need
Wendy
to talk.
says you need to stop being bossy to the neighbors.
I'm never bossy to the neighbors. Bitchy, I'm bossy. You know what I mean? I'm sharing out. Dina, you've been a stranger. What's up, girl? All right. I shared this to about 15 groups.
Oh, I can share out to what's her face.
You what?
Amy never gets her thing, so I gotta send one out to her.
I sent one to her.
You send one to Amy?
I did.
Okay. She says she never gets them. Or not yours, just when we come on.
Yeah, I sent it directly to her. Yay, you're free. Hey, Outlive. So, I mean, I wasn't being bossy. They come to me for counsel. Like I can do anything about it. So we have 8 peeps and nobody's talking, huh? That's a crime. You're supposed to be sharing who you are. Have you been watching Poltergeist again, Wendy? Hi, Amanda.
Amanda.
Therese fixed her clogged sink. That's awesome. Did you do it by yourself?
Okay, intuition. See, now I don't know. Okay, I've got a candle sitting here next to me. What color is it?
White. Go, girl. You go, girl. Wendy, if you need a plumber, you need to call Teresa. All right, we have a pink, we have a purple, we have white, we have a green. So do tell what color.
You can't see it because it's green. I've got a green screen.
Cool.
So it is green.
How
See,
awesome.
that's why some of the... Oh, I don't know. I gotta find a card. That's why some of the cards look like they're see-through.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because it's... See, that one might be... Yeah.
Wendy said she finally got it right. You go, girl.
Mindy got it.
I got one. What color is the owl that's sitting on my desk?
Blue.
Huh?
Blue.
Blue? I don't know about that, but it could be purple, it could be green, red, brown, gray.
You have to take into consideration it's her owl, so it's not giving a conventional color.
My owl. Beige.
Of course, Linda's going to go like that.
Brownie white. What's brownie white?
Beige.
And beige. Are you ready? Rainbow. Are we ready? He's white.
Neon green.
He's white. Who? He's pretty cool. So what do you have over there, Cambo, that we can figure out?
I'm trying to look. I have candy here. What kind of candy do I have?
Twizzlers. Twizzlers. I said Twizzlers. Why are you going to kick yourself?
Strawberry.
Reese's. Jujubes.
No, but good guess, Amanda.
It's okay, Olive. Dad teaches you should go by your instincts. All right, suspense is over. What is it? Ah, Dina got it. Yay.
Reese's. King size.
Well, I have a file folder. Can anyone guess what color it is?
Yellow.
Yeah. Why do you say yellow with a smile?
I don't know.
So let's see what they say for the file folder. We got a green, a pink, a red.
I'm cheating. Use my pendulum.
Let's see how good it is. We got green, pink, purple, red, red. And you said what color?
Either yellow or manila, just the same. It's yellow. I don't know.
We have anyone else? The big reveal. The last two girls got it. It's an empty
It's a form of yellow.
red. Oh, it's a form of yellow.
Mhm.
That's red.
There's yellow and red.
There is. There is. We could say, what color is my tape dispenser? You would get that one.
Trying to see what else I've got here.
Cam, what color is my tape dispenser?
I have no idea.
We'll take a guess.
Yellow.
Is everything gonna be yellow with you?
I think. Yellowish red, like Melissa said.
I got black. Blue. Blue. Anyone else? Olive, where's your color? Pink. Dina? It's right here. It's black. Wendy got it. Wendy's 2 for 2 now. What else you got over there, Cam? Huh?
I don't know.
You don't know? You want to do one more? You want to do one more?
I'm just trying to find something. What kind of chips do I have?
It's a green bag, so it's Lay's sour cream and onion.
Huh?
Lay's sour cream and onion.
No?
Huh?
No?
No?
You're letting your eyes deceive you. You're not listening to your intuition. Hey, Tanya.
Hey, Dania. I'm letting my eyes deceive me.
But what kind of chips? Are they regular chips? Are they what chips? Not the flavor.
Wavy. Is that what you mean?
Tanya said chicken.
Chicken chips. Dill pickle Lays.
I did that on purpose.
Did you?
Yes.
To let our eyes deceive us?
Your eyes have deceived you, maybe. Or maybe they haven't. Trust your intuition. Okay, is that everybody's?
You can't read it.
Onions.
Oh.
There we go. I can't read it either. Oh, well, that's because Funyuns is written in green, which is not good.
Hey, Amy.
Amy.
All right, I got one more. What color is the bracelet, the beads in the bracelet in front of me? This Cambo enjoys his chips.
Yellow.
Everything's yellow to you. There we got a yellow, a green, a dark red, purple, red, gray. Anyone else? All right, Cam, you're going to say this is yellow.
It is
It's bone colored.
bone colored.
It's bone. Well, where's the camera? So you're the
It's
closest.
white with yellow in it.
Everything's yellow.
Primary color.
No, it isn't so beige. That's where my enemies. Yeah, Cambo knew yellow was coming from the start.
So I started watching a show on freaking YouTube, and I pissed off at myself that I started watching it.
Which one?
It's one of those that gets me going, and I don't know why. It's 999. What's your emergency? And it's the British 911 system. Freaking nuts. I will tell you right now. Oh, who knows that? Amanda, your roads are insanity. I'm just saying, I would wreck within the first 3 feet of pulling out.
Uh-oh, we got another.
Bonkers. Bonkers.
We got a scammer.
Oh, what's her fuck? Get out of my block.
I watched the story of Rick James today. Linda, you're just being you. That's all that matters. So, do you know where you were when the news of Rick James died?
When who?
Rick James.
Uh-oh.
I was in the car driving to Ohio.
Oh my.
And I cried. You know, Dave Chappelle's from Ohio. Right. Rick James. They came from Dave Chappelle.
What's up with the laughs?
Rick James. And he's from Yellow Springs, Ohio. You're lucky you're driving down 70. You may see Dave Chappelle drive past you.
Hey, Tracy, thank you.
Who's a dirty whore? So what's your all-time favorite movie, Cam?
Favorite movie? I don't know.
Yeah, there's a war started.
I never did watch movies, so I'm trying to think. I got like wrapped up in shows.
What's your favorite show?
The one I'm watching now, I'm watching Blue Bloods.
My favorite was The Sopranos.
I used to like American Horror Story until Jessica.
Jessica Lange left, I know. Then it went south.
Yeah, the entire series sucked after she left.
Yeah, my favorite one was Coven. That one was bad to the bone.
Because he just had the new one and it's stupid. I watched like 2 episodes of it and I'm like, no.
Which series was your favorite?
It's a toss-up between Asylum and Coven. I liked Asylum because that was weird.
You just made Olive hungry for chips and dip now. Made me want to go get mine too.
Hello, Karen.
There she is. Wendy, breathe. Don't leave.
Anniversary dinner with oh yeah, it's your anniversary.
Congratulations. Isn't it like 30-some years? Breathe, sweetheart. It's not that serious. "44 years. You don't look old enough to be married that long." Makeup.
Deal.
We got 9 peeps in the house. Wendy, the ball is cloudy.
There is an orb, 2 orbs, 3 orbs.
With me?
Yeah, there's just one in front of your face.
Did I get rid of it?
Well, they disappear. They just kind of float by.
You go, girl. You gazed into it.
I should see. Hold on. Maybe he's got one, but I don't know if he's got it up the cover.
I'm gonna grab my chips real quick. It does freaking rock, Wendy.
Hold on. Come here, Jack. No, it is buried. Come here. Come on. Look. Look.
I want instead a puppy. He's so freaking cute, man.
Oh, he's just a handful. Rhodey. Rhodey. There, Mama. There's Mama. What you doing? Mm-hmm. Come on. Go get your medicine.
Zacky Poo.
He's way bigger than his mama.
He is a beautiful puppy.
See him when he sits? That's how I held him around since he was a puppy. Oh. Yeah. That piggy. You a good boy? Yeah, piggy arms. You want to go lay down with Mama? Hmm? Okay. You lay down with Mama. Be a good boy. And get out of that. He's whack. Yeah, so I'm starting to experiment, and I don't know if I want to do it. I've done it twice. Past lives not on Earth. I'm starting to experiment with it more. because I started doing past lives, and I'm like, why is there such a big gap? Because I thought it was just me picking up different things. Like people would be in this life, and then it would be like 400 years before they were in another life. I'm like, well, what the hell? Why am I only picking up? Well, they may have not been here every lifetime.
I'm game.
So I've been experimenting with that. I tried to figure out the. I have to do
I'm game. I'll even take notes.
full
Add it in my book. Huh?
map. To see when I do it that way, when I get stuff, it's stuff I don't understand. Does that make sense?
Yes. Absolutely.
Because I have no clue even what it means. And so if I don't know what it means, how am I going to be able to tell anybody else what it means?
But you listen to what your intuition tells you immediately.
Mm. A 3D model.
Olive, I want to cut my chips too. You started a revolution, Cambo.
I'm shocked.
Did you start a revolution?
Just because how I do past life readings anyway, I have to kind of use a map.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've got to find something that where I understand it. Because otherwise I can just say you were somewhere over there.
Thomas told me I was a warrior on a dromedon. Hey, Andy. Yeah, can be. Did you really, Wendy?
You in trouble?
I've been lucky. I haven't gotten a warning yet.
I am a warning.
You're a warning. Right.
Oh, I know how I can do it.
Oh, you guys got a warning in the chat just now? Shut up. Oh my God. So rude. So rude. Isn't that why he sold Facebook?
Did they?
Yeah, isn't that why Metro or whatever has it now?
I didn't know they sold that.
Yeah, I thought it was sold for like billions.
Just trying to find this because I want to test my theory.
Oh, he still owns it, but he just renamed it. Gotcha. You're making mac and cheese, Andy?
Gag, Andy, that's disgusting. Oh my God.
Why is that disgusting?
We saw something on TikTok. No, that was gross.
What was gross about it? Linda's doing the twerk for it.
Okay, so they got this sponge, okay,
Mm-hmm.
a big old sponge, and put it in the toilet, in the bottom part, right? Then they proceeded to put mac in there, macaroni, and they put the cheese and grated cheese, blocks of cheese, and more macaroni, and then they started pouring boiling water in it. And they were using tongs and, they were making macaroni and cheese in the toilet. Don't even ask me.
That's gross.
Because I can't even eat it now. And then she put it in a big bowl. And then she was just about to eat it. And then it clicked off. Yes, it was in the toilet. And I don't know why.
I've seen him make it in the sink. And that's disgusting.
I've seen that too. They've got weird shit on there anymore. Yes, the commentary was funny. It's true.
So, Andy, are you in the bathroom right now? That is the question. I'm taking this away from myself.
And you don't, Wendy? You scroll through TikTok just as much as I do.
I also saw the new thing about feeding your children. You put saran wrap on the table, then you just dump the food right on the table. Just yucky, yucky, yucky.
Okay, start double, start binaries.
we got 9 peeps in here. Come on, guys. Let's get this rolling tonight. All right, now we're back to talking about food. So are you going to enjoy? I'm in Salem, Wisconsin, Andy. Are you going to enjoy some of Andy's macaroni and cheese?
I'm not going to have any macaroni and cheese. If he's making macaroni and cheese, you're in trouble.
Hey, it's the thought that counts, Cam.
Oh, it's not. It really isn't.
Olive's still enjoying her chips and dip, and nothing's going to put her off. Oh, Linda made a donation. Thank you, love. What kind of reading are we doing for you? Something says Campbell stays in trouble.
I do when I'm not medicated.
I'm never in trouble.
And change that to always, and then we'll have the truth.
What?
Nothing.
You broke up on me.
Oh, that's too bad.
Let's do a replay. I'm never in trouble.
I'm not gonna. I don't repeat gossip, so listen close the first time.
Oh. You broke up on me, seriously. Oh, well, like brother and sister. Oh, you're awesome, Cam. We're waiting on Linda to say what type of reading she wants.
Yeah, Linda. Sheesh.
So, Karen, how you can stay out of Facebook jail when you want to say the whole thing about the show, you say, kick asitis show. Then you won't get in trouble. Hey, Linda Hood. Welcome.
I'm going to attempt this, Linda. So, do your thing, Karen.
She wants a spirit reading.
We're sorry, Linda Hood. We were reading for whoever's down below here is who we're reading for.
Right.
So I'm going to attempt for Miss Linda Love. I'm going to attempt this. Yeah, I'm doing a past life on you, Linda, but I'm doing an interesting past life on you.
Did you need a minute, Cam?
No, you can start. This is going to take me a second.
Okay. Linda, the spirit is showing me they're looking at two children splashing in what looks like a creek. And it's got stones and big rocks around it. Does that resonate? I'm feeling like it's a female. And she's just enjoying watching these children. She's one of your team. And when you're like, when your attention is off Ethan, she's there and she looks after him until, not that your attention is gone too long, but just long enough, you know, if your attention, like you're cooking or something, she's there watching over Ethan. And if anything ever happens that your attention is needed immediately, she lets it know. She's very proud of how you're handling your day-to-day life, because it can be very trying. And she loves what a hands-on mother you are with Ethan especially, but your other children as well. She loves the fact that when things get tough, you get going and you do not allow the negativity to pull you down. You're always very upbeat and you always have something positive to say no matter what. And she said that's just amazing, and it's an amazing part of you that she wishes more people would adapt to, because you're very unique in that way. She's far off. She's not an in your face type of spirit. But she really wants you to know what a great mother you are. She says all the people that are with her, that are family members and friends, because you have a freaking army in back of you, Linda, whether you realize it or not. They're all so proud of you, and they are all there to help pick up pieces when you least expect it, believe it or not. They're all there. And I know they show up and they do stuff because you're connected like that, but they just show up and they do stuff that is just, you're like, oh wow, that happened, or oh wow, this came in the mail, or oh wow. So I'm feeling like it's a great aunt or a great grandmother. She's somebody from before. She used to love watching the children play in the creek and splash. That was one of her favorite things to do. She also smelled of lavender a lot. Oh, she just said occasionally you'll get a whiff of lavender, and that's her. She said that you guys never met physically, but she's there. She says, just know. Oh, wow. Well, you must have got it from her then, because she wore lavender. She just wants you to know that you are never alone in your struggles. And there'll always be somebody there to help you out and pull you through it. Whether being in the spiritual realm or in the human realm. And she said, you know exactly what she's talking about, because other people won't necessarily understand, nor do they want to. And she said one day she will be able to hold your hand and hug you in person. So hope that helps you, sweetie. Good.
I'm attempting this, Linda. If it sucks, I'm just going to do a regular reading for you.
You're already there, Wendy.
Okay, I'm going going to type this.
Love you too.
And I spelled it wrong, of course. Okay, so that is where you were from. And that is in the Sirius star system between Sirius A and Sirius C is this Ixlanthia. So the time frames are weird with me because I don't just, it's weird. So I got approximately 2450 BC. So this would have been, M was trying to show me stuff. So this would have been before your Egyptian life, because what you brought from that place, or what you learned there, karmically you brought over into this Egyptian life where you were into the water stuff. You zigzagged. You kept on going Egyptian, then somewhere else, and Egyptian somewhere else. You did that 3 or 4 times. It's like you're in a pinball machine. Bing, 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 bing. And you finally got shot out the side. Okay, so I'm going to have to use cards on this, and I'm not sure how to explain it. Oh, weird. So I can't, whatever this is didn't have masculine, feminine, or something that I can pick up on as being masculine, feminine. It feels very balanced. So it's like I don't know. There's not like a gender. It's weird. Are you really, really drawn to water? Water? Yeah, it's serious. That planet is in between Sirius A and Sirius C. You were right in between them. Okay, so the whole water thing, that's kind of like not because you're a water sign. Something to do with the energy in water is what you learned wherever you were at in Sirius. Because I get a lot of that. You learned a lot about sacred geometry. This whole planet thing seems like a big college. Like you're learning all kinds of shit. Like everything. I don't know. Everything was telepathic, if that makes sense, because I don't hear anybody talking. It's like everybody just looks at each other and they start having a conversation. So after this lifetime, then you came into the Egyptian because you were one of the high priestesses in one of the temples by, like, whatever that's called, the Sphinx, because the Nile was up close to the Sphinx. So whatever you learn, I'm sorry, I'm bebopping back and forth between this, but there's some connection between Sirius and this Egyptian life. Like you learned how energy runs through water, not just regular energy, but like it feels like you put your hand in it or something. I know this sounds nuts, but like you put your hand in it and can infuse a frequency in there. That's all I see is like your hand going in, and it's just like weird. It goes onto a weird vibrational level. If I'm not making sense, just tell me.
Maybe she was purifying the water because she's always a healer. Just saying.
It feels like they had trees there. I don't know if they're like our trees. I get like a couple of moons because I keep seeing things like at sunset or whatever, and there's like a couple of moons. Kind of weird. Hold on, I'm looking at your cards. Okay, so this would have been your last time. Okay, so I'm matching the cards with it. So this was the last time you would have been on Sirius, then you would have came back into this Egyptian life and kind of before that you were bebopping back and forth, but this was your last thing from Sirius over into the Egyptian. Okay, so that makes sense. And then you did go to other planets after that, but not too many. You, for the most part, stayed on Earth, but that was your main place to go back to, which is weird. Like in the Sirius, but you weren't always on that planet. You were all over in there. You helped, because I get the Fool card with you there, and I get the Wheel of Fortune with you there, and I get the Sun card with you there. So everything there points to you were trying to teach, or you were trying to learn how to create new beginnings. Learning how to do things new. I don't know if it had to do with the power in the pyramids or the whole sacred geometry of that whole thing going down. It's like you came to this lifetime and kind of already knew what other people knew, or the old scholars and everything knew, and that you kind of creeped them out there, hon.
Yeah, scammer.
Yeah, I know. Give me just a second, one there. I don't know if you look. I don't know. Em just keeps telling me that this is one of your. It's like you taught. I don't know. Understand that. You can go. You project there. You can astral project back here every now and then. I don't know why you're doing that, but you tend to project back there every now and then. She's writing. This is where some of your light writing comes from. Is that Sirius as well? It just seems like you spent a lot of time there, and I think that that's where a lot of your knowledge and your clear cognizance comes from, is over on this. It's like you learned all kinds of shit there. One of these planets was dying. That's what it was. your main thing was that either this one or one of the Sirius ones were kind of dying out, and you were part of a group that went over from where this X planet thing is over onto one of the Sirius. There's Sirius A, B, and C. And you went over to one of them to try to revitalize it, but you did it through, like they do, well, like they say with the Earth. You know how they say you can repair the Earth by putting energy into it? That's kind of what you guys did. You're all a bunch of healers there. It's like robed everything, but I don't know what form, because I just get a frequency off of it. But I get like, if they would look human, it'd been more in like robes and that sort of thing. You were very much into this. I don't know if they could even have relationships. Probably they could. So you've helped heal a planet before, or part of that, and that's part of the reason that you came back to the Egyptian stuff, because the Egyptians tried to a little bit, like with energy and that, and I'm not sure how that even works, but something to do with energy, especially with the temples by the Nile. I don't know. There's something to do with that and energy. Is this all making sense?
Yeah, that's making sense. What Wendy is saying is not making sense.
Oh, good. It makes sense. Well, it doesn't make sense to me, so I'm glad somebody gets it. This was your last. You stayed on this plane probably, I would say, 5 or 6 lifetimes before you went off to another plane. But you learned so much on this Islanthia. You learned so much on that planet that it wasn't even funny. So, but that directly correlates with the 2400. So you would have been 2550. No, sorry, other way. 24. So you would have popped into Egypt about 20. Shit, you're. I don't know. That's age range on this planet was like 200 to 300 years. So you're there 400, 300, 200, 100. So about 2100 BC is when you'd have popped into the Egyptian, right around, give or take 50. About 2100. You did scare people in Egypt, though. Because you knew a lot of what, like the scholars and the high priests and all them, even when you were like little, you would freak them out because you could recite stuff that they, like parts of the Book of the Dead, you already knew it. And I don't know where they got it from, so there you go.
Wendy says I'm going from black to gold to blue. I don't know if it's my face, my shirt. And Karen sees it too, so. Blue to gold. It's my face, my shirt. Because on this end, it looks fine. I get all kinds of weird things happening to me when I get orbs, and now I've got color.
Really do. Oh, right. Miss Karen, thank you, dear. What kind of reading would you like? You bet, Linda. That was kind of wild, huh?
It's just too bizarre.
what's coming up? Like, okay. And of course, Papa comes around.
Papa is a rolling stone. He's always around.
Well, I can tell you're getting excited because there's all kinds of new, like, your Ace of Wands coming in. So that's new drive, determination. You kind of got things sparked up a little bit more for you.
Wow.
Kind of feels like right now you're in this mode. So you have stepped forward. You have been moving forward, which is really good because the High Priestess comes in. So that's nudges in the right direction. But it feels like you're slowly but surely separating yourself from the old life into your new life. But you kind of got to do it in a way that you have to do it. It's not so much cut and dried. And so it's kind of like this very slow separation of going away from the old life, coming into the new life. So I think that's, if you're starting to get nervous about things a little bit, that could be some of it, is because you're like walking away from old structure per se, walking into kind of a structure that you've started to prepare for yourself and you're just not used to it yet. Does that make sense? Let him pull more cards. Okay, remember every step forward you take to realign your morals, your values, and your boundaries. Make sure you realign it every kind of little step forward. It's kind of like if you're typing up a essay or something on the word processor, make sure to save it every now and then so you don't get out of sync with it. So just make sure your boundaries still stay current. That's what she keeps telling me, is as you take steps forward, make sure that you put these boundaries in place, your morals, your values, change them if you need to. And that's going to make it so it's harder for you to move backwards. Because the way that she's putting it to me is this is a path that you need to be on and you are meant to be on. So whatever you can do to make it so you can't backstep would probably be good for you. It's like moving forward and there's no, once you go forward, you can't go back. But in this particular case, that's something really, really good for you to do, because this is a path you're meant to be on and you're fulfilling your soul contract by doing this. Even though it doesn't feel like sometimes Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, it is, but it's going slow. And that's just as far as the path goes. It's a new, okay, give me a second. Change that to that. Okay, not only that, with your boundaries and all that, make sure you're balanced every step of the way too. This is kind of like you have to do a checkpoint every time you take a couple of steps forward. Check yourself to make sure you're in balance, that everything is in order, because it is. It's like you're going on this unknown path, and just make sure that you're all in there too. So if you get any bumps in the road, it won't like throw you off too bad. Which I don't really see a lot of bumps in the road. Remember not to limit yourself. Limitations is a man-made concept. You tend to limit yourself. You've got, this is very, very important for you, Karen. You have got to watch your own path and not pay so close to attention to where everybody else is on theirs. And trying to fix them, trying to help them, whatever. You still can do that, but you need to put blinders on kind of to your own path for right now and not worry about where everybody is on their path. Because when you do that, you fall behind. And then the universe kind of kicks you in the butt to try to get you back onto the path that you need to go on. So the two cards I get final for you, which is awesome, is the Death card and the Sun card. So that's kind of awesome. I don't really have that combination before. So the death is something old, birth of something new, but the Sun is on the new path. So this is harmony, happiness, growth. So keep doing kind of what you're doing. Just understand that this is going to take a minute or two. Yeah, it's going to take a second. Don't rip it off like a bandage. Just do it little by little by little by little. And just ease into it. Okay? Hope that helps you out, love.
Karen, my love, I'm feeling like you need a sanctuary. Like, a place where you can go just to sit on your throne and do the stuff you need to do to meditate and everything. And I really see you with the she shed in the backyard, with curtains and frilly and just a really cool place for you to go. You're becoming more empowered with what you got going on as far as your gifts and everything, and you have a contentment with it. You're really striving, and you have the compassion, the confidence, positivity, and all the stuff that you need going forward. There's going to come a time where you're going to really be enjoying this instead of just pushing yourself, which you need to find a calm within you, like Cambo said. And you just need to pump the brakes a little bit just so you can ride this, like I always say, ride the wave in. Just ride the wave. There's no doubt that you're coming through this and you're gonna do it. And the grounding, very important. Very important. You have so much coming to you, major abundances of gifts opening up, and you got to let it flow the way it needs to flow, because otherwise it's going to totally overwhelm you and you're going to fall on your butt. We don't want that to happen. But see if you can get that little sanctuary going where you can just go sit and chill and be by yourself. You say, no, yeah, it is amazing. Your she shed's even more amazing, girl, because I see it with frilly curtains, and I see it very plush and just so inviting for you. And I see you sitting there sipping tea, just meditating and enjoying a morning in it. It's awesome. So I hope that helped and resonated. Hello, John Bill Clinton from Manchester, England. Half of me hails from Manchester. You know that, don't you, Cam?
Mm-mm.
Yes, I am half English. Welcome.
All right. And
Love you too.
Deborah, where are you? I got yours, Michelle.
Donated. I don't know. I just did an ancestry thing. There's Deborah.
All right. Oops. Amen, Michelle. Yeah. So, Deborah, will my family member recover? So, with your question, will my family member recover? Is that like physically, or like, are you talking emotionally? What kind of recovery are we talking about? Hmm. And see if it'll tell me. Okay, right off the bat, she's like asking me, with yours, can you go? Are you able to go in and see that person? Oh, it's your son, so you can go in and see him. Okay, give me a second. It's up to him. I I don't know why. Let me kind of show you the first card I pulled out. Because I'm just, remember, I normally don't do any kind of medical, so I kind of have to switch it in my head. But the first card I got out was the High Priestess. Okay. So with the High Priestess right there, she has a scroll in her hand. And the scroll is, she's the keeper of secrets, basically. She's the one that, she's the nudge when I tell people they get a nudge because I get her. But she holds all the answers in the scroll there. And she also represents consciousness and subconsciousness and between good and bad. She's like center of everything. So when I get this very first card out for him, because I was reading on him, it's like she's trying to nudge him in the direction to go. So that would tell me that it is up to him. He needs to want to fight enough. He needs to want. That's why I was asking you if you could go in and see him, because you need to talk to him. Is kind of what I keep getting, because this is up to him. Is he going to give up or is he going to fight? And I think that's where the High Priestess is coming in, because normally in my normal readings, it's the universe nudging you in the direction that you have to go in. Yeah, because this is his tower moment. This is when the truth comes to light. This is like things are being shaken up. I mean, even if he can't, like, even if he's not awake in an ICU, he can still hear you. But it's up to him. I don't know. I know that's not what you want to hear, sweetie, but it's up to him. Because I kind of get the really strange feeling that he's going to be given the option from the other side. And then he has to choose. So that's what I was going to say. If you wanted to talk to him and just tell him. You know, because oh, sorry, can't talk. She's channeling. It's completely up to him at this point. If he's going to choose, because he's going to be given the option soon to either pass or to stay. And whatever it's going to be, it's going to seem, I think it's going to seem kind of like a miracle to you guys, but it's either going to be boom, yep, boom, no. And he's going to make that choice. And so I want you to go in and just be very honest with him and just kind of, even if he's like unconscious, he can still hear you. It feels like he's got spirits around him right now. They're like, what do you want? Do you know what I mean? Right now he's not fighting. Well, if he's not fighting, then that's his choice on fighting it. I mean, spiritually, he can fight it. That's what I'm talking about, hon. But coming from your point of view, it's going to be better. There's spirits around him. There's family around him. They're like, okay, are we going or are you staying? That's kind of where I get it at right now. And I'm really, really sorry that I can't tell you yes or no exclusively, because I can't. Because he's not made up his mind yet. It's like he hasn't. It's like he doesn't understand what it is. Because I get him like right now in the healing cycle. Obviously, he's in the hermit mode, which is like inner reflection. he's got to make a choice. Everything comes down to him making a choice. And there's no gray area with this choice. It's either yes or it's either no. So that's kind of what I got. Karen could be able to probably tell you. I feel like it's family, so I'm going to say probably.
His grandma, grandpas, aunts, uncles. There's a younger person there. It's a male, maybe 20s. They're all around him. And they're there supporting him for whatever decision he has or whatever decision he makes. Thus far, no one has held their hand out and said, come with me. Like Cam said, he's confused because he doesn't really understand what is going on. They say he is fighting to the best of his ability right now. They want you to go and talk to him. They want you to go talk to him and just tell him how much he means to you and have the family tell him. I'm feeling like he suffered from depression. Yeah, Deborah, he needs that extra love thrown his way due to that. Because right now he's in kind of limbo. So those that are around him want you to go and talk to him and just tell him how important he is and bring up wonderful times and let it, bring him back to positive. And that could possibly help him. And my best wishes to you, my love.
Alrighty.
That's heart-wrenching.
You're welcome, Deborah. Hey,
You're
Deborah
welcome.
Wolf. Miss Michelle.
Past life, how much you want to bet?
I'll kill her, but all right. She has the weirdest past lives. Damn. All right, you're up.
Knew it.
You got a reader.
I got a reader.
Yeah, because I've got to search the cosmos for her.
Well, you know, she's like out of this galaxy.
Well, yeah, I know.
You know, she's probably 6 trillion light years away.
Probably. You were Yoda's friend. There you go.
Yeah, she's kicking it with her dude from out of the hood. You know? All right, Michelle, let's see what I got cooking for you here, my friend. All right. So I'm feeling like you've been kind of nostalgic lately.
Lightly. Oh,
What is that supposed to mean?
loud.
Oh, all right.
Amen, sister.
Yeah. I'm feeling like you've been kind of nostalgic lately and you've been thinking of some of the past mistakes you've made. Now that you are inside the voice of Candy. Maybe that you are a more mature woman. You're looking at some things that may have happened that could have possibly triggered you or whatever, and so you kind of took it a step backwards, and you just gave it away. So you're not hanging on to it, and you've learned from it. So you want to you're going to keep going forward. You do have a lot of gratitude. A lot of gratitude. You have ambition that a lot of people don't have. You also have a newfound independence that you didn't have before. And with that, it's bringing you clarity and calmness that you didn't have before. You're still looking for that companionship with the right guy. Occasionally you're feeling kind of lonely, but you don't allow that loneliness to overtake what you're feeling, because you don't want to slip into any negative thoughts or anything else, and you just keep striving along. Stop trying to be so damn perfect, girl. And hang on to your confidence. So that's what I came up with. I hope it resonated, and I hope it helped.
Oh, you're going to be waiting a minute. I think I found you, though.
malo. Malo, malo.
I think I found you. Mintaka. Okay. Now we're just going to find out. Oh, this is clear back. Shit. Okay. Okay, 20. Okay. Okay, it's going to sound crazy. Mintaka? Okay, I'm going to have to type it. That's so you can see it. It's in Orion's belt. Let's try this one up. You were like grade 27, 26, 27, 30 BC, somewhere in there. Just like hell long ago. I keep like Babylonian shit, like you came from that place to this place. Okay, yes, you came from there to here. It's like when the whole Babylonian thing, when everything was starting up and everything was, the whole, the Babylonians are supposed to be the cradle of civilization. It's kind of like you were part of that trek onto this world because that was part of your job. To make sure things ran kind of according to plan, which confuses me, but I hope it doesn't confuse you. Definitely teaching them higher things and stuff like it. You were a visitor here. It wasn't like you were Anunnaki or anything like that. It was after that portion of it. It feels more like you were seeing how things were developing. I don't think you interfered. I don't think you talked to people or whatever. It's just kind of like you came here to make sure things were on track. And I'm not sure what on track means, but that's just kind of what I'm saying. Um, this was, I don't understand why I getting this, but it feels like this was a planning. Because obviously there were other civilizations. It wasn't just the Babylonians, there were other civilizations, but they weren't like into the documenting things, or they didn't have their writing system down or whatever. But it really feels like you like got all the info like on the ley lines and all that. That's why you would kind of tell like whoever to build this here, this here, this here, because all the monuments were on the specific ley lines. Like all the big monuments and all the big, you know, like what is it called? Like Stonehenge, you know, is on like 4 or 5 ley lines, and then the I think the pyramids are on ley lines, different pyramids. And it's weird because it feels like that you were part of that group that came down to the different civilizations to kind of keep them all on the same level of technology. Does that make sense? Especially like healing and stuff like that with plants and herbs and just whatever. Because you couldn't like, you know, give them morphine and say, there you go. You had to start them out really slow, and like it's almost like you were a teacher kind of, but I don't think you've really interacted. I think maybe one person you may have interacted with, or the group of you. It's almost like there was a group of you and each one of you took one section. You feel more Babylonish to me. During that time anyway. Teach them, okay, this plant does this plant does this, you mix these two plants together and this is what it does. So a lot of these places were more advanced than we think they are today because they were shown shit. They didn't learn it all on their own. It was like you were one that talked to one of, like their high priest, you would have talked to them. You didn't go for the kings and all that shit. You went to the high priests and the high priestesses. But I really feel like this was a structured thing. I feel it was like a guided evolution is almost what it seems like. So you know how they say some things were Nick, you know what? Just go to fucking hell. I'm not in the mood for you people. So yeah, I mean, it feels like you taught a lot of stuff like you do now. It's like you teach, or you're supposed to be teaching because you're used to it. This was part of your job, and I will just say this at the board of directors, and I'll just leave it at that. This is some of your responsibilities that you had. But I really feel this one right here was a really big one for you because this is where you could see the potential. This is where you could be. This is why they always thought that there were gods in some aspects. Because I mean, I think there were both. I think there were both gods doing it, and I believe there was also help from the universe doing it as well. So I think it's all a big not picking sides thing. I think everything kind of came together all in one thing. Does that make sense, Michelle? And it's almost too like you know when the when the civilization is done for. not like now you don't, but I mean back then you already kind of had a rough idea of how long this civilization was going to last. And so whoever was doing this with you, like the Mayans, that's why they made the Mayan calendar and stuff like that, because they were trying to do the countdown timer thing. But it's not going to be like they thought it was. Yeah, you did a lot of that. That is how you know where portals, how to do portals. I just put 2 and 2 together. I know it takes me a minute. This Minataka, whatever, is where you learn to do the portals. You already know how to do them. Really easy. All right. I hope that made sense.
This is just out. They're Illinois especially is asking the public to be vigilant after anti-Semitic hate groups have made threats to initiate National Hate Day, which is tomorrow.
National Hate Day?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lovely.
So they're mainly focusing against Jewish communities, but it's basically anyone that's not white.
Oh, great.
So everybody please be vigilant to these stupid people. You're welcome, Michelle. We need to bring peace to this country, not hate. Basically, it's just sickening what's going on in the world today. Wish I had a magic wand and I could just go like this and everybody would be peaceful and just love each other.
Yes.
No stuff.
Alrighty. Movement deer. Holy shit. We've been almost 3 hours.
What happens when you're having fun?
Yeah.
Same bat time? Same bat channel?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, we love you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the donations and love, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.